Hello, and playing Football Manager in the morning when I wake up before studying for finals and practicing papers, as I do for 45 minutes before my laptop melts. Here we are, just really quickly to contextualize what I'm talking about and how I feel. We play Man City, or Liverpool, who are first in the Premier League by 2 points. They play Manchester City away. Okay, they play Manchester City away. Me. Uh, And my schedule, if I can pull it up. I choked away the Premier League title. I had it. I had because I if we go back, you can watch the previous video in the playlist where I go through our I'm pretty sure our Liverpool victory, but we beat Liverpool in the FA Cup. We beat Liverpool in a head-to-head at some point, or we didn't. But the point was we pulled ahead of Liverpool um, in the Premier League. Like beating Man City was the key event. We pulled through in the Champions League. But so after that Champions League, securing that, I had to rest players. So I rested against Brentford. But I tied against Brentford, so we were still ahead by 1 point. But then to lose against Crystal Palace, last place relegated, 20th place Crystal Palace. This is my lineup, right? De Gea, Bailly, so weak center backs. These are my 3-1-3-3. So my midfield though is like good midfield. I had still had like Marcus Rashford. Um, I don't know how we lost to Crystal Palace. That was just like, that literally like. So now we're dependent on Man City, whom we lost to in the FA Cup final, which I'm also very sad. So essentially, theoretically I'm still in the Premier League title race, but that's not a given. I wanted to care about Cup, so I have some silverware in my first season. We can win the Champions League against Inter, which I do feel somewhat confident about. But man, it's just like we choked the league away, and to lose the FA Cup in the way we did, oh my, like that. No, if we can pull the highlights up, go through the highlights for the FA Cup. And highlights for the FA Cup are just painful to watch. This is my lineup. 4-2. This is my top 4-2-3-1. Like maybe I could switch in Rashford for Sancho depending on um, verticality or whatnot. But like it's my best lineup, and to lose like for Man City to get one of those wonky, just vicious goals like that, painful. And then, of course, just doing some good link-up play, smashing that, and man, to lose this for the season to unravel, like we were behind Liverpool in second place for literally the entire season. We've just, I see right there, right, like Bruno with the good chance. To lose against relegated last place Crystal Palace to put the entire season in jeopardy. And oh my, and that was just like the ball got like put on the wrong side of Ronaldo and couldn't maneuver around. Oh man, not good. I will say, man, if that would have won it. I will say like the rest of this, the floodgates didn't open until later. But we consistently apply pressure. Like the shot map was just like pelted. Here like we're creating good chances to against him. So it's not as though we were impotent in our attacking approach. But man, yeah, the smash that. Yeah, as like the 88th minute. I'm going like attacking with fast, like insanely, like highest tempo possible to, and they just like that's just like defensive collapse, right? Both of those chances just collapsed. They won't show Donny Van de Beek, but Donny Van de Beek had it's kind of like that Osimhen goal from Napoli against Leicester when Sancho goes to desperately try to do it, but it's like that perfect chip. Van de Beek had a perfect chip uh, against, and this is when it was 1-1. I increased my I increased my defensive vulnerability that after that point because we have like there's only 5 minutes left in the game. But like the chip, like it hit the bar, but it did not go over the crossbar. And Greenwood was there on the finish, but then like Diaz just like barely cleared it off. And as we see here, a game against Watford, I'm playing a weaker lineup again, but this time in a 4-2-3-1 is a weaker lineup, and Watford sneak in 2 goals, and this was when I was really shook. I was very scared at this point because if I lose this game, I was so scared when the when that cross came in. Because if we lose this game, we go 2-0 down that fast, like then like because I don't think I'm not a master tactician at Football Manager. And so this like nice cross from Barnes, and so I don't think I can necessarily compete. I can definitely I can do squad rotations. I can do subs, but like in terms of like actual tactics, like things are a bit hodgepodge. But like, Harvey Barnes, like wonderful hit. So in essence, like a bit vulnerable, and so I don't think I can go head to head. And some guys like and so to lose the Premier League, it's most of that. I don't feel like I can necessarily go head to head for the Premier League every time by winning those wonderful strike by Bruno, just perfectly placed, wonderful cross. But I don't feel like I can necessarily go head to head and like consistently win over. Oh, look at that, perfect, like 5 against 4 right there, perfectly placed ball. Had someone had 4 different options of where to place the ball, perfectly timed cross, and so we salvaged that. But man, I just but I just don't feel like I can consistently look at it. We were in first for like 5 match days. Oh my gosh, no one remembers second place. But yeah, I don't feel like I consistently go head to head. I mean, like we have this many points, but like 7 draws against teams aren't so good. 2 horrible the Crystal Palace loss. We would be in 94 points, and so we'd still have to win out. But yeah, I mean, even if they draw, we're done for. So it's just pain. Yeah, I just don't feel like I can go consistently win those head to head, like win those key games against Liverpool or Man City that you need to win the title against those teams, right? Because we can all beat up the small teams, but against like it's like those big 4 matches that is uncomfortable doing that season in, season out. And like, of course, if our transfers come again, like Mbappe, I'm planning on selling a lot of players, selling Fred, selling Bailly, selling De Gea, to raise up funds to get more depth. Sign Dominic Solobzai, bad pronunciation, to firm up my squad, but man, it's pain. Oh my gosh, painful to lose. The title race was in our hands. In the press conference, you always like ignore the press conference. You just click like the one of the positive ones. I actually read through. I was actually angry. I was actually so angry. I actually read the press conference questions to select the negative angry ones. But I actually did that. I was so furious. Oh my gosh. I'm in a GSR study room. Like because it's in March, like there's nobody else. But man, I was actually like throwing hands and stuff like that. I was actually, oh man, horrible. Hey, oh my gosh. So bro, please, Pep, don't play a weakened squad. Pep, I know you. I know I knocked you out of the Champions Cup, or as it is in this game. Please beat them. But man, even Everton, they're like uh 6th place, right? So they're not a pushover. And I mean, Chelsea snuck in. Chelsea were like bottoms here, and they snuck in to make Champions League. And man, Leeds United like masterclass by Bielsa on that. But man, oh my gosh. Hopefully, I hope that Man City will do. Please, Pep. Please, Pep. Bro, oh my gosh. I'm so sick of mode. Like I could have save scummed, but oh my gosh. I could have save scummed, except like I guess like this pain is kind of what makes it fun. And also like my laptop just can't handle like going through that pain again. Like I, I have to write some papers that due in the 3 hours. So man, oh my gosh, the pain. Oh my gosh, but thank you. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna find that crystal. Should I find it? Match report. I guess we could watch that painful Crystal Palace match. That would have been 11. Crystal Palace, the 11th. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be painful. As you see here, right, like a weekend line. I mean, like, still like Martial, Harvey Barnes, Marcus Rashford, still like good. Like, you recognize these players with the exception of like maybe two of our center backs. But, and it was a late goal too. That's the. Oh my gosh. This match, honestly, I would get rid of Martial if not for the fact that he's kind of unmovable. I mean, if he's okay being a fringe player, I'll accept him. But like, I will phase him out because I do have like just better young players. But here, like, oh Rash, oh my, oh my gosh, like, and that to give away possession here, not challenging my keeper Henderson. I mean, this isn't a bad lineup. Like, you know, like everybody's, I have a good mix of attacking midfielders, right? Like two attacking, two more offense minded, two defensive holding. You know, my wingers, I don't think anybody would challenge the quality of Harvey Barnes, or certainly not Marcus Rashford. I mean, Anthony Martial, sure, but my striker in general in my system is, if you just look at like how like the passing map develops, like I mean, if it just does Fred, but like the passing map, like my striker is not integral. My striker is more so to do the occasional link up play on the break and be in the box for a cross. And this was that was the goal. Who was that? Rashford just couldn't make the tackle. So, I mean, but you know, so I put on Sancho, right? Made that. I put on Ronaldo. In reaction, Ronaldo, like I don't start him every game. Like unlike these like give me games, I rest him, especially when I have like a big tie. But whenever I put Ronaldo on, like it's like a James Bond save. Oh my gosh, that was how. The season is lost. So anyway, I'll keep you guys updated in a bit for like the season conclusion video. But oh my gosh, this is painful. Painful. Yeah. But hopefully, please Pep. Please Pep. Please.